things, because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything.
My family advised him to marry the girl he has impregnated. We forced him, but he refused.
But when the girl starts telling that you call her too much, then there's something fishy.
You want to share it. What will people say? You're not alone. Break the silence culture. Adult Conversations. Weeknights from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
Good evening, great family. You're welcome to Adult Conversations on Your Women Radio 91.7. Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. I hope you're doing amazing today. How was your day? How was work? Hope you're not too tired. I hope you're not exhausted. Please take our time to rest and relax. Just listen, relax, and just ensure that you are doing amazing wherever you are. Today is the 22nd day in the month of January 2026, and January is gradually going to an end. It's 10 minutes past 8 o'clock right here in the studio. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. My name is Fifoloa Akirami, and you're welcome to Adult Conversations. This is where we get to share real life issues and matters relating to the heart. On Adult Conversations, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. because we are here to break the culture of silence. You're welcome this evening. It's always a great time to be here. And in case you have any story for me, you need advice, you need help with something, you would like the Adult Conversation family members to help you, you can send me a message with your story and your name on 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. Of course, there is a story for the day, as always, and I'm going to read it very, very soon. This pertains to fathers, and I'm really glad we have a lot of great fathers in on the Adult Conversation in the Adult Conversation family, and I just want us to listen to his story this evening when he shared it with us. So I'm going to read it now so we can all have an understanding of what the story is about. The story says, my name is David. I am 36 years old. And when I was 14, my father left my mother, my siblings, and myself to marry another woman. Not only did he leave, he chased us out of the house we had lived in for years. We had nowhere to go. My mom cried every night. I grew up angry, confused, and ashamed, wondering what we did wrong. Now, many years later, I have been told my father is seriously ill. The same man who abandoned us is asking to see me and wants me to take care of him. I feel torn. Should I take care of the man who broke my childhood? Please, what should I do? That's David's story this evening, and he's asking for advice. Remember that David is currently listening to the show, so please do well to share your thoughts without condemning, judging, or using abusive languages. The number to call to give David your advice this evening is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 19155 917 917 09155 917 917 to give you advice and share your thoughts with David this evening. He mentioned that when he was younger, about 14 years, his dad left the house to marry someone else for reasons they still don't know. What did we do wrong? Why did you leave us there? He has three siblings. They are three in number, rather. He and his siblings are three in number. And he left the mom and the children, and he went to marry someone else and even chased them out of the house. And they had to fend for themselves. His mom had to send them to school, hustle, and all of that. And now David is 36, and this man is coming back to say he is hearing that the man is not feeling too well. He's sick, and he wants David to come take care of him as his son. And David is wondering, I am not your son. You're not my father. You've left me for so long. You ruined my childhood. I had to struggle living life all by myself without a father figure present for me. And you expect me to just open up to you and warm up to you. So David is asking, do I really, really need to take care of this man? With what he did to me, I feel like abandoning him and not ever having to do anything, because left to David, he doesn't have a father alive. But this man is asking for David's forgiveness. And most importantly, he needs care and attention at this time. And he wants David to help. That's what David is asking us this evening. Should I go back to this man? Should I even forgive him? Not to talk of going to take care of him at this time of his life. The number to call to give David your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, for a follower.
Good evening, Pastor Father. How are you today?
I am cool, very, very cool.
Thank God.
But on the other side, very, very disturbed for the topic of today.
Yes.
In another step, I'm happy for every father out there
Yes.
who, for no reason, not thinking about future to come,
Yes.
and take a decision like this, forgetting that evening time will come.
True.
So, evening time is always in life. That is where you face challenges as a man, as a woman.
Yes.
Because twice a child, or how do Bob Marley put it? Say once a man, twice a child. Yeah. When you were born and when you are old. Come again.
Can you please step away from your radio so we can hear you well?
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
So, as I was saying, there are people who don't think twice before they take a decision.
That's true.
You see, why do we have children? It is because of evening. Because when you born children, a time will come, the children will born you. What does that mean? When you take care of children, a time will come, the children will take care of you. So this man did not consider that there is a time that he will be old, that he cannot do anything again. That time he will rely on his children.
Yes.
That is one of the reasons. That is the importance of children. No, nothing more. Evening life. So that when you are now weak, you will be having somebody to send a message, bring this for me, bring this for me. Even when you reach a time that you cannot even get up at all, your children are one that is going to give you back.
Yes.
Recently, we lost a papa in our kindred. He's our head. The whole kindred is our head. We just lost him recently. I visited him last year, October. Do you know that he cannot stand up where he lie down? It is the children that will carry this man to the toilet for poo, even to bathe. He cannot stand up. It was these children that were doing it. Now, if this man does not have these children, what happens? So I want to beg, what's the name of this our brother?
David.
David, please. I can't kneel down for you. But I'm begging you, please have a place in your heart to forgive him, please. In fact, everybody that will call after me, that is what you are going to hear. because he has made a request. He is begging for forgiveness. Just like me and you, David, when we sin against God, we call upon God for forgiveness. So that is why your daddy, biological daddy, is now calling you for forgiveness. There is no more pride again. He has realized the mistake he have caused, he have done in the past.
Yes.
So he's now begging you for forgiveness. Please have a place in your heart to forgive him. Please. David, please. No matter what, he's still your father. He's still your father. Please forget the past. I know the trauma you passed through. I know disappointments. I know the tears you face in the cycle of your friends. I know. But please, let that one be a bygone, please, because to err is divine. To forgive is how do they make that parable? Please, I'm pleading on behalf of your daddy. I am pleading. Have a place in your heart to forgive him, please. I believe David is the firstborn, right?
Yes.
So please have a place. Then the other of your two siblings, they will look up to you. Immediately you say, "I've forgiven my daddy," they will take to your steps. I know mommy might feel so hot, might feel bad that he wouldn't want you to forgive, but please, you are a man. Take that heart of a man. I know he has hurt everybody, including your mother. But because of Christ, please have a place in your heart to forgive him. That is what I am telling you this evening, my son David. It is well with you and the life of your siblings. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor Father, for calling this evening to give your advice to David. To err is human, to forgive is divine. At the end of the day, we need the mercy of God, and in turn, we also need to learn to forgive other people who have offended us. Forgiving someone like that is not easy at all. It's thinking about the trauma that he might have experienced, thinking about the pain that he had to go through alone. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, this is Mr. Emmanuel on the line.
Good evening, Mr. Emmanuel. So good to have you this evening.
Yeah, so I'm fine, and how are you too, my sister?
Thank God. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I want to greet my father, our dad that just finished calling. In fact, he has really said something that I want to say. And I want to greet the whole house and everybody. And for those that will call tonight too. I have two things to say. One, Mr. David, you need to forgive. Reason number one, so that what is happening in your father's life will not happen in your own life. And that is the reason why you need to forgive. You see, many of us, we don't know that what is happening in our parent life.
Yes.
If we don't work on it, it is calling that we should work on it. And if we refuse to work on it, it is bound to happen in our own life, either consciously or unconsciously.
Yes.
So that is number one. Number two, as you need motherly blessing, you need fatherly blessing. Because you see, that fatherly blessing, it is very, very important in our life.
Yes.
In everybody's life. And that is the reason why you need to take care of him now. You see, when you take care of somebody that is wicked or somebody that has hurt you, you put that person in pain more. Because you will begin to say, this person is taking care of me after all I've done. So it becomes more pain in him. So there's a way to treat people whereby if you're good, you're good. Nothing more. You just find a way of doing it more better, even when you are being punished or somebody just do something evil to you. So you need to forgive because of these two reasons. One, fatherly blessing. Two, so that what is happening in his life will not come into your own life.
Yes.
So that is just what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much. All right, that was Mr. Emmanuel also giving advice to David this evening. David, you're listening, and I know that you're taking note of every advice that has been given so far. I understand that the weight of the trauma is intense, especially growing up, knowing fully well that you have a father somewhere, and then you have to struggle your way through life. No guidance, no nothing. You have to push yourself forward and try not to be a bad person, because we have a lot of people who have absent fathers who have turned out to be not so good children. But you decided that I want to be responsible, I want to stand my ground, and I want to do well for myself. And you have to push yourself, build, and all of that all alone for the past 20-something years since it left you. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right. Since the past few months, few years that it left you, you have to fight for yourself, build on your own, and then hustle your way through success. I know it can be difficult, especially knowing that your father is still alive. But what Pastor Ifada is saying today is that forgive him and let it go. A lot of people, like he said, they don't think about the future. They don't think about what's going to happen in the next 20 years. When I leave these children, what's the repercussion of this action? They only think about the present. They only think about the now. I've heard quite a number of stories like this it baffles me sometimes, because I don't know why a father would give birth to children and then abandon them after a while to go marry someone else. I don't understand the logic behind it. But please, David, just like Pastor Father has begged, and Mr. Emmanuel has also begged, please let it go. Forgive him. And just like Mr. Emmanuel said, it's not even for his sake. It's not for his sake. For your own sake. For your own peace of mind. For your own future. You need to let it go. Because he mentioned that you forgive so that the mistakes that he has made will not repeat itself in your life. So that the things that he has done would not repeat themselves in your life. And most importantly, you need the blessings of both parents. Both your father and your mother's blessings are equally important. They're equally important to your life. So for that reason, it is okay that you let it go and you forgive him. I know that you might not be as close. You might not even want to be close to him and be best of friends and all of that. But for the sake of the fact that he is your father, please forgive him and let it go. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome.
This is Adeyu Alola from Ikorodu.
You're welcome.
This is my first calling.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
But what I want to say is that it happens to me too. This situation happens to me too. But my father and my mother is late right now.
Oh.
So I need to plead on that, the man that have the situation too.
Yes.
But I want to know the name of the man, please, because this is my first calling on this. David.
Yes.
Okay, please, David. You can easily have a patient. That's my advice, and you forgive your father, please. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Thank you, sister.
Thank you for calling. We really appreciate you. Thank you. All right. He said he also has a similar experience, David. So you're not alone. There are lots of people out there who have experienced what you're going through right now, and they have survived and they are doing well today. And this is a sign, just like Mr. Adiola said now, you would also survive. So please, like he has said, forgive him and let it go. You need a lot of patience on this journey. It's not going to be easy to just forgive like that. But with time, you will learn to open up. You will learn to let it go. So just like he has said, please forgive him and let it go. It's for your own sake, for your own good, for your peace of mind, for your joy. Just let it go. That's David's story this evening. He has called us to say, I need your help. I need your advice. I don't want to forgive this man. It hurts me so bad, but I don't know what to do. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Have you been a victim of corruption? Do you want to report how corruption affects you and your community? Send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537.
Nigeria, a nation of many languages and many tribes. We will stand together, live together, and grow together. United we stand, united we thrive. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
It's the season of love, and Women Radio 91.7 is bringing you a Valentine's special on The Big Tune Show. Celebrate love in all its forms. Heartfelt stories from couples, unforgettable moments with besties, and appreciation for those special people who make life sweeter. You can also send a shout out to your loved ones and share the love live on air. Tune in every Friday in February from 4 to 5 p.m. for stories that connect and love that truly speaks on The Big Tune Show. For sponsorship and partnership, call 080-600-92137. Only on Women Radio 91.7 FM, where love lives on air.
Sign agreement with God as you carry Waka enter 2026 for deeper life conference service and tune your life to take bear fruit, give you victory and belleful you for this new year. For this January, every Sunday na important meeting with God for Deeper Life Bible Church headquarters, Dagada, and other Deeper Life Bible Church them for the whole world. Follow join other people when carry better mind they find God and tap from the open power of God for where Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi, the minister direct. This na new season for fresh quarter with God for where life they change, destiny they reset, bondage go free, and heavy load go come out. That service they start for 7:45 a.m. on Bring other people when get challenge and carry your faith come. Come, make God touch you.
The Women Radio membership, they connect you with other market women, the ones who get their own business, students, so women where they stay house, even farmers and pensioners for the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, we go to promote your business for radio. You fit win better prizes, and you fit even come our event. Just go download the Women Radio app today, make you hear yourself for radio. You fit go register free on top WFM917.com, and make sure say you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership gets support from MacArthur Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates, or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now! Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060 5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
Waiting dey your mind where you want talk. Share na Nigeria matter, abi na the thing wey dey happen for your community. Talk am as you see am. Na the program for you on top Women Radio 91.7 FM every Friday 11 a.m. Call us, make we yarn on top the thing where your eye don't see and your mouth want talk. Yes, so talk am as you see am, 11 a.m. every Friday on top of Women Radio 91.7 FM. Talk am as you see am, make you comot am from your chest. Call us on top 07000 917 917. You fit also call 09155 917 917. Our toll free number na 0800 1235 917. And you fit follow us on top our social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, X, and even YouTube at WFM 917.
What are the consequences of corruption on the woman? Silence. Silence through diverse forms. Education, healthcare, laws and policies fostering unfavorable conditions to the woman at all levels. The Woman Agenda. Breaking that silence. Demanding accountability, transparency and good governance. The Woman Agenda is deliberate and calculative in amplifying the voice of women. The Woman Agenda, Fridays 3 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, a platform on the way forward.
Women Radio 91.7, the Ogbonge radio station for women and their families.
Mewúrẹ́ bá bójú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ pé pélepé. Bàgùtàn bá bójú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ pé pélepé. Mewúrẹ́ bá bójú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ pé pélepé. Bàgùtàn bá bójú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ pé pélepé. Mo sọ fún ẹ o, ọ̀tá mi jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Mo sọ fún ẹ o, ọ̀tá mi jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi.
This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And today we're giving advice to a man called David. David has reached out to us to say, my father abandoned us at the age of 14. While he was 14, he abandoned him and his two siblings and never looked back. And even went as far as getting married to another woman and giving birth with another woman. And also chasing them out of the house that they know and grew up in. Many, many years down the line, this man is healed at the moment. And now he's asking for David's forgiveness. And he wants David to take care of him at this old age right now. But David is saying, this man abandoned me when I was young. Didn't even look back to say, will this boy survive? What are they eating? What are they drinking? How can a father who gave birth to a child be so not care or not bother about her life and our growth all these years, only to reach out when he needs me? What if he didn't fall sick? Will he ever think about the fact that he has one son somewhere? What if he is living fine? What if everything was working well for him? Will he ever come to a point where he would want to ask for our forgiveness or even want to say, oh, I have a son somewhere? Is it not just because he's healed at this moment and he needs his children to help him? Is that not why he's asking for my forgiveness now? So that is giving David so much concern, and he's like, I'm not sure I want to forgive this man. I've already cancelled it off my mind that I have a father anyway, and my decision stands. But he wants to ask the Adult Conversation family this evening, what do? I don't plan to forgive this man because I'm really hurt. My mom suffered a lot while growing up, and I grew up angry, confused, and ashamed. And I was wondering for many years, what did I do wrong? What did we do wrong? What did my mother do wrong? Even if my mother offended you, did we, your children, also offend you? What did we do that made you hate us so much? And this is David's concern this evening. So he's asking, should I take care of this man that broke my childhood, that abandoned me at the stage of my life when I needed a father the most? He did not die. He did not fall sick. He was active and alive when he abandoned us in cold blood. And David is saying, should I forgive this man? Should I forgive this man? Should I overlook all the things that has happened and embrace him as my father? I don't want to do it, but I need your advice. That's what David is asking us this evening on the Adult Conversation show. And he would love to hear from you. He would love to know what you think. He would love to hear your thoughts. David is listening to the show right now, and he would love to hear what we have to say. The number to call to give David your advice is 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Yes, a follower.
Okay, Pastor Father, you're welcome back.
Yeah, it was the question you asked through the analysis. That's why I quickly call back. That David is contemplating that if the father's condition was still okay, would he have, realized his mistake now? Yes. So where I want to take it from is this. There is nothing that goes up that will not come down. This is what people must understand. You see, today's topic is a very big lesson. To those men out there who think that there is no value in family, After stepping up to say you want to become a man, you spend time, get all what is being done to get a wife, bring the wife in, and start getting children, only for you to start, start misbehaving. You see, I want to address this. There are some men that they will have misunderstanding with their wife. They will go away from the house without dropping feeding money because they have misunderstanding with them. What type of a man is that? Because you have misunderstanding with your wife, then you add your children to oh God. Even if your wife is part of you, no matter the quarrel, drop money. That does not stop you to become what you want to become. Man do this, men do this. They are not yet to be a husband or a father. Because when you talk about maturity, this is where it lies. This is where you talk, see maturity in place. You understand? Now, I want to tell you that whatever goes up must come down. There is no time, so long the father is still alive. A day will come like this, that he will beg for forgiveness, even if he's using money to bath. You see, especially, let me say this, especially the people that in the hands of affairs who think that money is everything. Money is not everything. At least you have money, life will be useless. I was telling people in the church this evening that money cannot give you peace. Money can only give you comfort. There are differences between comfort and peace. Look at Africa. Look at our what will I call them? I don't call them leaders. Sorry to say I'm on the air. I don't. You see, there are some things when you money. The book of Ecclesiastes, it says money is meaningless. Wisdom supersedes money. So no matter how rich is this man, he will still come and say, "My children, forgive me." A time like this, because he will have money, the bone will be weak.
Yes.
He cannot stand up again to make use of that money again. Yes. We were told of one man, I don't want to mention him. Right now, he cannot stand up. He's alive, but he cannot stand up. He has money everywhere. That is what people must understand. Because money cannot change the system of the body, because the body is given to us by God. There is no amount of money you have. You say you want to change your body. You cannot become a snake that when the snake is old, you will remove the share and the new share come up. Human being is not like that. No matter how much you have. Look at late Michael Jackson. The African nose God gave to him. He wants to change it to become Oibo. Where is it today? Michael Jackson will still be alive today. If not that artificial nose he went to create. It was that affected him. So this money, where are we putting it? That we want to put everything on our head as if tomorrow will not finish. So David, please have it. Forgive your father. Even if he has money, he's enjoying. A time will come, he will still call you. Especially being the first son, the pillar of the house, the light of the house, the future of the family. You are the one. Just, I love what Brother Emmanuel said. There is a blessing that is attached to it. Let me add that. I will open it in the Bible. Go and check the life of Isaac.
Yes.
Jacob, he released a blessing upon him. He did not pack money inside cattle. It was a blessing. When he reached a time where Isaac paints his tent, there was starvation, there was everything. He wanted to run. God said, "Don't run. I have a covenant with your father. That cistern, that well that is closed, go and open it again. Surprisingly, water will come up." And Isaac went there to clean up that well. Surprisingly, water came up. My brother David, have a place in your heart to forgive your father. By the time he releases the father's blessings upon you, you will be catapulted. Go and quote what I'm telling you. If possible, call Auntie Fifolua. I will give you my number. Keep it so that when it happens, I will come and join you to testify. Yes, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I'm using this medium. I'm using this media. I'm using this opportunity. I'm using this period to talk to our young men. Please, when you and your wife have misunderstanding, don't bring it down to the children. People don't use money, don't use feeding to punish your wife. It's an offense. It's a sin before God. Yes, it's a sin before God. Don't do that because it's part of you. Then the other one I want to say now, please, because there are some people, I don't know, you remember this Okete rabbits. Yes. There are some people who will go to the bush on the course of killing the rabbit we escape. And the person will say, well, since I did not see you kill, I have spoiled your house. It's a parable. Sorry to say I'm on the air. There are some women who feel, well, let me just look for a place to scatter. Yes, that is exactly what happened to David's father. And that is why Brother Emmanuel said something. Do this, don't, so that what happened to your father will not happen to you. And that is truth of the matter. Because all those things, it might not be in his clear eye. That is truth of the matter. So, men, be careful. Especially when you have a peaceful family, a peaceful home. Don't go and throw stone into it. Because our people say, young man they sleep, trouble go wake up. Now in this case. Please, David, once again, I join my brother Ima and that brother that called for me, Kurudu, I've forgotten the name, and those that are still going to call after us. Please, through God, Christ our Lord and Savior, forgive your father. Forgive your father. Not only that, you still have to talk to your younger siblings. The step you took, that's what they are going to follow. And if your mother is with you, tell him that I have pleaded with her to please forgive her husband. I want to ask, did your father pay the bride price on your mother's head? Say, follower. Yes. Do you hear what I'm saying? Did the father pay the bride price? Did the father pay the bride price on her mother's head? He didn't tell us about that. Okay, maybe he might reply with that. If yes,
he would give us a response.
If yes, the woman is still your father's wife, no matter the problem. So long that bride price is still there. So please, David, forgive your father. God bless you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for calling back, Pastor Father, to give more advice for David this evening. We must always remember, just like Pastor Father said, that there's one day that you will grow old. There's a day that you will not be able to lift your body as much as you want to anymore. So before we make any decision, before we make any choice, let's remember the future. It's not about now, it's about what's going to happen in future, in days and years to come. It's about what's going to happen when we are old and gray. What is going to speak for you at those times. Hello, good evening.
Yes, hello? Good evening, Fini. Good evening, Fini. Yeah, good evening to the house. This is David.
Good evening, Anayo. Okay, David. Oh,
this is
good evening, David.
Yes.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm very fine. Thank you very much. Well,
you're welcome.
I just want to say to my namesake, the meaning of that day, David, is beloved. Yes. Beloved. That's the meaning of David. So Davids are known for love, genuine love. I've often asked people, do you love your partner, your wife, or your husband? And when they tell me that there's no love again, I tell them, do you yourself that is asking for love, do you love your partner?
Yes.
So if you as a person, whether man or woman, that's husband or wife, fiancé or fiancée, love the other party, then that means there is still love. That I'm talking about if you genuinely love. So when I ask my friends and colleagues, and they say there's no love again, love has gone, the days of love is over, you don't see genuine love, authentic love, original love, unconditional love again. I say apart from the one I know that is called agape, that is from God, I still know that I love my person, my partner, my family, and people around me.
Yes.
So I tell them one testimony I have is me. I can speak for myself. Nobody needs to speak for me, but I can speak for myself. So if I love and I don't believe I'm the best person alive, then there is obviously someone somewhere who loves and who genuinely loves. So because our name David is marked for love, the meaning of David is beloved, then I want David to live true to his true Christian name, because I am David, and that's why I'm talking to him that way. I have read Eugene O'Neill, I've read William Shakespeare, Ernest Hemingway, Charles Dickens, George Orwell, the writer of Gulliver's Travel. I've read John Boyens, I've read Mark Twain, I've read Rebecca Brown, I've read a lot of stories, a lot of authors. I've read William Barclay, I've read Field Marshal Mungo Nedo Falame, Henry Kakora, I've read Rosa Conwell, I've read quite a lot. And from all the stories I've read and from all the books I've read in my lifetime, I have found that these stories are all woven around relationships. There's nothing better or greater than the word relationship under the sun. Even when we talk about relating to God, it's still about relationship. So the strongest word under the sun is relationship. Even if your dad didn't beg, if you understand what the Christian doctrine is about, David, you will go look for your dad and take care of him and show him love. That's what Jesus did for us. I am not compelling you. I am going to take a different approach. I'm going to say that this is a demand God has on your life. You are not doing it because you are a firstborn. You are not doing it because he begged. You are not doing it because he's sorry. You are doing it because this is who you are. Not for me to even hear that you are bearing David. I ask myself, why was Jesus called the son of David? Because Jesus came to show us love. There are people that live greater life than David. Look at the faultless life of Daniel. Look at the faultless life of Joseph. Look at the remarkable history about Moses, Elijah, the people that appeared to him on the Transfiguration Mountain. Why was Jesus not called the son of Elijah or the son of Moses? Okay, if you say Elijah did not marry, didn't Moses marry? Why didn't Jesus get called son of Moses? Why did he have to come from the lineage of David? Because that man demonstrated love. See the way he forgave the people that offended him in his journey, even when his own son. See how he cried when Absalom died. See how he gave instruction, don't touch the young man Absalom. Read the story of the David that you bear his name. You will see we come from a different lineage. We have a superior DNA. So I want to say to you, with all the stories, all the books I've read in all my life, every experience I've had under the sun, I've come to find out that we don't trivialize relationships, social, secular, or spiritual relationships. On any level, when you are relating with people, see behind them something beyond them. They bear a stamp of the image of God. This is your blood, your dad, for God's sake. Have what we call compassion. Spoil him with love that he will forget that you will have to beg him not to remember that he offended you or your family. That's what I want you to do. I want you to break the rest. Don't treat him like your other siblings or the rest of the family will do. Don't spoil him with love. To the point that if your mother is still alive, let her be so jealous that it looks like even your dad that did us the most wickedness is even the one you showed the greater love. Yes. So whom much is given, much is required. And the person, yes. I'll call you back. I know you have to go to the news now. I'll call you back. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right then. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right. That was David also giving advice to David this evening. He had said quite a number of things. Very, very valid points, and I'm going to go over them shortly. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
WFM. Moving to inspire and to break the culture of silence. Here is 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7 WFM 91.7.
91.7.
We are Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.
tó mọ́yá yìí ló ń ṣe kẹ́ ọkọ rẹ̀ ẹlẹ́gàn bá ń tàn ẹ́ kó má má ṣe gbà ó. ìdùnnú ńlá ní fọ́kọ káyà kó mọ̀ kẹ́ ọkọ oríire ló jẹ́ fáyà tó bá mọ̀ kẹ́ ọkọ o. ó ní tèmi o àyà bí kẹ́mi gbọ́ tèmi o. gbọ́ tèmi ó bẹ̀bí gbọ́ tèmi o. lọ́lọ́lùfẹ́ o jẹ́ ká jọyọ̀. jẹ́ ká sọ̀wọ́ pàdákùn yé ìwà àyà mi. ìlọsíwájú ọkọ ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ aya o. ìlọsíwájú aya o ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ọkọ o. gbọ́ tèmi ó bẹ̀bí yé gbọ́ tèmi ó yé. ṣìkẹ́ ọkọ rẹ̀ bẹ́lẹ́gàn bá ń tàn ẹ́ kó má má ṣe gbà ó. pàtẹ́mi ò bẹ̀bí pàtẹ́mi ò yé òró lólùfẹ́ mi yé jọ̀wọ́. pàtẹ́mi o. ẹbí ká àṣàkẹ́ o àṣàkẹ́ o. pàtẹ́mi o. àṣàkẹ́ o àṣàkẹ́ o àṣàkẹ́ o. pàtẹ́mi o. bẹ̀bí o bẹ̀bí o bẹ̀bí o. pàtẹ́mi o. yàtúnyẹ̀ o ká tó mọ̀ pa àyà màmá. pàtẹ́mi o.
us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle to stay alive. Somebody tell me, oh, why do we fight it? One love can set us free if we just let it be. Take off in a brand new day. Good love is all we need to chase the clouds away. Never need worry if you just let it be. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle to stay alive. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle to stay alive. You never need worry, no, no. Let one love set you free.
Good evening, you're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And today we're giving advice to a man called David. We've gotten quite a number of calls for David this evening, all with very, very powerful perspectives and insights. For the sake of those who are just joining us, I'll go over the story one more time. The story says, my name is David. I am 36 years old. And when I was 14, my father left my mother, my siblings, and myself to marry another woman. Not only did he leave, he chased us out of the house we had lived in for years. We had nowhere to go. My mom cried every night, and I grew up angry, confused, and ashamed, wondering what we did wrong. Now, many years later, I have been told my father is seriously ill. The same man who abandoned us is asking to see me and wants me to take care of him. I feel torn. Should I take care of the man who broke my childhood? Please, what should I do? That's the story of David this evening, and he's asking for advice. David is currently listening to the show, and he would love to hear from you. He would love to hear your thoughts. He would love to hear your advice, and he would love to hear your contributions this evening. We've gotten calls from Pastor Ifada, from Mr. Emmanuel, Adiola, and David is also called in to give their advice this evening, and I'm going to go over them very soon. The number to call to give David your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917 to give your advice and to share your thoughts with David. Hello, good evening. All right, looks like we lost our call. The number is still 07000 917 917. You can also call our toll-free number. That's 0800 1235. Hello, good evening.
Yes, it's David that called back.
Okay, David, you're welcome back. Thank
Hello,
you.
are you here? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so I want to cap up my discourse by saying that David should go read. I want to recommend the book here. It's called The Power of Love. The Power of Love. Written by Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Power of Love. Very rare to find, but you may come across it online. But I used to have a hard copy that was given out. I think that book will turn your perspective about the person called human being around.
Yes.
David, I've said a lot already, and I just, of all the books I've read in my life, I just feel that is the most appropriate to recommend for you. So love your dad in such a way that you will make him forget. You embarrass him with love to forget he ever offended you. You make your mother so jealous as though your dad never did. Let me tell you, the proportion in which you love somebody, that is the proportion in which God is going to love you back. God is going to love you. He's going to overlook your own sins. He's going to overlook your own mistakes. He's going to look at your lineage down your line, people coming out from your loins in the future, and he's going to spare you, do you a lot of things. There's a story I want to end up with. OBJ, President Olusegun Obasanjo, has been said to be a great beneficiary of one thing one of his ancestors did some time ago to missionaries. And that is why you can see he's perhaps one of the most blessed Africans. Are you getting me? Went to prison, came out, became president after being a former head of state at the military, in spite of the fact that deadline for death was already stated by the late Abacha. So please, just look away. Don't do it for any reason. Just make it unconditional. And I pray God will guide you well. Don't forget that book, The Power of Love, Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
To give your advice. All right. To give your advice one more time to David, I'm sure that he has heard you and he has taken notes of every advice that you've given. David, and also I hope you took notes of the book that was recommended by David as well. Thank you so much for calling. David mentioned that you should stay true to your name, which is love. Love him so much that your mom begins to get jealous of the relationship that you both have. I know you will not get there in a day. You will not just go to him and you're all loved up and you're so excited to see him. It will take time to have it at the back of your mind that you want to dispense love as much as you can. Hello, good evening. The number to call to give David your advice this evening is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 or 9155 917 917 to give your advice and to share your thoughts with David this evening. He's listening to the show and he would love to hear from you. And David also mentioned that you do it because of who you are, not just because he's your father, not because you're... Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Solomon from Ifo.
Good evening, Solomon. How are you this evening? You're welcome.
Bless God.
Thank God.
That young man, I don't know if he's a Christian.
Yes, he is.
And if he's a Christian, Christianity is all about love. And he cannot practice that love with his father. I don't know how I can define that Christianity. He should look back to the life of Joseph in the Bible. Having sold by the brethren, he forgives them. He has every power to kill them, and nothing will happen. Yet, he see the need to confess and say, you did this evil to me. I will not do it to you till return. Therefore, he should please and please and please and show that love to his father. Thank you. To his father. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Solomon. That was Solomon saying, show love to your father. Express love and demonstrate love just like you've seen in the Holy Book. Because you're a Christian, you should exercise love that you've experienced in the Bible, in the life of Joseph, and so many other people like that. So please, 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 let the love of God show through you to your dad. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, I'm doing
Good
well.
evening. Yeah, this is Chris.
Good evening, Chris.
Hello?
How are you today? You're welcome.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can.
Hello? Okay, so this is Chris from BBC.
You're welcome, Chris.
Yeah, so I'm just on my radio. Forgot what the people are saying. So I think, yeah, let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Chris. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hello?
I can hear you. Please go ahead. All right. Looks like Chris was having maybe some things are going on over there. He couldn't hear me properly, but I could hear you, Chris. Please don't also call us back. The number is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917 to give your advice and to share your thoughts with David.
Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, this is Prophet Mostly Online from Lagos State calling.
Good evening. You're welcome. So good to have you.
So I want to speak to that brother. So, are you hearing me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I can hear you now. Yes, I can.
You can hear me, Abi?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let him forgive his father.
Okay.
Are you hearing me? Let that David, let him go ahead and forgive his father.
Yes.
For the sake of his own tomorrow. I get to me. For the sake of the children, his own generation. So his father generation is packing up already. Are you hearing me? So that thing will not go and stand as cause tomorrow.
Yeah.
He should go ahead and forgive his father. And if he's a Christian, let him go and read Mark 11. Go and read Mark 11. Mark chapter 11. Well, let me read you from verses 24, 25, 26. When you are standing praying, forgive those who offended you, so that you can see the forgiveness of your Father. See the forgiveness of your Father who is in heaven. I hear you. Who is in heaven. I hear me.
Yes.
So let me go ahead and forgive. Let me go ahead and forgive his father. As that other brother as he has said, let me return the love back. That is the journey of the world. Say on the head thou shalt come across tribulation. I get to me. Thou shalt come across tribulation. So let him stand as the Messiah of that family now. Let him stand up as the Messiah, as and tolerate and what I let go. So that's the only thing I'm going to have to him. Let him go ahead and forgive his father. Let him go and break that up. Let him break. Let him forgive. God bless you. Prophet
Amen. All right. Thank you so much for calling, Prophet, to share your advice with David this evening. He says you should forgive your father and also stand in gap as the Messiah of your family. It might not be easy, it might not be convenient, but it's something that you can do. You should do, David. We've gotten a lot of advice for you this evening, and every single person are pointing to one direction, and that is that you should forgive your father. Not to say that the hurt that you feel is not valid, not to say that your experience is insignificant, but for the sake of yourself, for your own good, for yourself, for your future, we plead that you forgive your father and let it go. I don't expect you to just feel good about it overnight. I don't expect you to just forgive him overnight. I don't expect you to feel very confident about it overnight. It definitely will take time. It definitely will take a moment, but you will be fine. You would definitely get to that point where you can forgive your father completely and wholeheartedly. The number to call to give David your advice, a 36-year-old man who says that his father abandoned him and his siblings with his mother at the age of 14, completely left them behind to marry another woman. And David doesn't even know what they did wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. He just abandoned them and let them go. You know, Pastor Father mentioned earlier that there are some women that intentionally want to ruin the families of people. And I think that's why we need to be very careful. A lot of people are out there, they don't like you. They just want to ruin what is happy in your life or what is working in your life. It is not even juju sometimes. It is not charm. It is not nothing. It's just some little loopholes here and there that allow the enemy or people like this into our homes and our families. And that's why it's important that we stand always as a union, as a family, to withstand any challenge like this. Because I know that for this woman now, she might have been showing hints little by little, promising her, I'll marry you, and then eventually chased out his real family. We never can tell what the issue was, but the most important thing is that you let it go and you forgive him for your sake, for your peace, for your joy. It's important that you forgive him and you let him go. That's David's story this evening. His father is currently healed in the hospital, and he's asking that David come over to take care of him and also forgive him. But David is saying, this man ruined my childhood. This man messed up my life. I had to struggle for things that I never should have struggled for if I had a present father. If it was dead, it's a different thing. But it was bouncing and alive, and he let me suffer like that. I don't think I can forgive him in a while. David is asking, what do I do? This man ruined my childhood. Is it logical? Does it make sense that I just forgive him and let it go like that? The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917 to give you advice and to share your thoughts with David this evening. David is listening to the show at the moment, and he would love to hear from us. He would love to know what we think. David responded and said that his parents got married legally. They got married legally. They did a court wedding, so they got married legally. Hello, good evening.
Hello? Yeah, this is Chris. Call back.
All right, Chris, you're welcome back. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, well, it's like a network is breaking.
Yes.
Oh, so I beat the other lady, permanent. So I'm a bit
Yes.
So I decide, when the young man, you need to forgive his father, you know? So to make peace to the family, because he is the man. So let him just forgive his father, no matter what happened. He is supposed to know that the man is his father. So nobody
Are you getting me?
Yes,
So,
I can.
come to so let him forgive and forget so that his father can pray for him so that he can get a better life as my own contribution.
Yes, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for calling.
Have a nice day.
And you too.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Chris also giving his advice to David this evening. The bottom line is that you forgive your dad and let it go. That is the best way to go. That is the best way to live. Forgive him and let it go, even when it's not easy for you. Just like David also said, forgive him because it is who you are. You are loved. You are better than love. You are built with love, and you should express that love to your father as well. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
My Nigeria, your Nigeria, our Nigeria. Together, we rise as one nation, one people for a brighter tomorrow. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060 5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, reminds all businesses in Lagos State that the 2026 annual tax filing window is now open. All business entities are required to pay all taxes due and file returns on all pay-as-you-earn, payee, and withholding taxes deducted from payments made during the 2025 tax year on or before 31st January 2026 using the LIRS e-tax platform.
Payee deductions from employee emolument and withholding tax deductions from payments for services, contracts, or other income are both forms of tax deducted at source and must be remitted and reported in accordance with the law.
To file, visit etax.lirs.net. Log in with your company taxpayer ID and password. Complete your payee returns, withholding tax returns, and other required information, then submit.
The LIRS e-tax platform is secure, easy to use, and available 24/7.
Employees and withholding tax credit note beneficiaries are also reminded to file their individual annual income tax returns.
Failure to file annual tax returns within the prescribed timeline violates the provisions of the Nigerian Tax Administration Act 2025 and attracts statutory penalties. For inquiries, call 0700 2255 5477 or visit www.lirs.gov.ng.
This message is from the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS.
otu ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi Women Radio Membership n'olu bekee na-ejikọ gị na ụmụ nwaanyị azụmahịa ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchụnta ego, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị nlekwa ezinụlọ, ndị ọrụ ugbo na ndị ezumike nka dị na steeti 36 nke Naịjirịa. Dịka onye otu ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi, azụmahịa gị bụ nke a ga-akwalitere gị n'efu n'igwe mgbasa ozi ụmụ nwaanyị. Ị ga-enwetakwazi ihe nrite ihe ọma ndị dị ịtụnanya dị iche iche ma nwetakwazi ohere ịnọ ma sonyere ihe omume anyị gasị. Tinye Women Radio app n'ekwentị gị taa iwe nụrụ ọnụ gị n'igwe mgbasa ozi. Debanye aha n'efu na wfm917.com ma gbaa mbọ hụ na ị na-esonyere otu jikọtara ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi nke ọwara nzikọrịta ozi Facebook. Ọ bụ otu Mark Arthur Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program NAMIP na-ahịta ha na-akwado otu abụ Women Radio Membership.
Building a profitable and sustainable business starts with the right support on her business. Her business equips women to grow income, strengthen business skills, and access finance, markets, and opportunities. Yes, her business connects you with practical business tips, inspiring women entrepreneurs, and the right partners to help your business thrive. Her business, Thursdays at 12:05 p.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7, the voice of women. Her business, for every woman in business.
Smart Minds with Kiki, where learning brings fun every Saturday. Tune in and learn a bunch. Hey kiddies, guess what? Smart Mind is here and it's a fun-filled show for kids like you and I. Let's go! Let's go! Join Kiki on Smart Mind every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on Women Radio 91.7 for a fun time. You get to participate in brainy quizzes and learn about new books with lots of laughter. Let's connect and learn new things together. We will learn and grow together on Smart Mind. Follow me on Instagram at Smart Mind with Kiki for updates and amazing content. Smart Mind every Saturday 9:30 a.m. with Kiki on Women Radio 91.7, where kiddies get a weekly dose of fun time on your Women Radio 91.7. Don't miss it.
Women Radio 91.7, amplifying women's voices every hour, every day.
well, Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And we're still giving advice to David. It's such a great time this evening to hear a lot of fathers come closer, come forward to share their thoughts and advice for David this evening. And we're still expecting our mothers to call in as well. I would like to hear from the mother's perspective as well, from the lady's perspective as well, just to have a balanced perspective to everything. But I'm really grateful to every single person who was called in today. Your words are valuable and they do really, really mean a lot to David this evening. He's saying thank you and he appreciates every call and every contribution. The number to call to give David your advice, a 36-year-old man who says that his father abandoned him, his siblings and his mom at the age of 14 and went ahead to marry someone else and also chased them out of their house, of the house they all knew growing up. He chased them out and left them to go do whatever it is they want to do. And now he is healed. He's not feeling too well and he's asking David to come take care of him and also asking for David's forgiveness. And David is asking, you didn't take care of me at the time when I needed you the most. You completely forgot about us and abandoned us. Now you're asking for forgiveness. Now you're asking me to take care of you. I would not do that and I don't want to do that. But at the same time, he's asking, do you think I should forgive this man? Because I really don't know how to. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. All right, I cannot hear anything from that side, but the number to call to give David your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917 to give advice and to share your thoughts with David this evening. We've gotten calls from Pastor Ifada, from Mr. Emmanuel, to Chris Solomon. David has also called. Prophet has also called in. Adetola has also called in. Amazing people have called in this evening to share their thoughts and advice for David. And one thing is constant: forgive your father. Let your father go. Forgive him from the depth of your heart. And it's not just because of him, it's because of you. Number one, so you don't repeat the mistake of your father, like Mr. Emmanuel said. So you don't repeat the mistake of your father and repeat, the patterns that's currently going on in the home, so that you can move on with your own life and do great things. And secondly, because you need your parents' blessings. Both father and mother blessing are very, very important in a child's life. For your own good. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay, I can't hear anything from that side. So you mentioned Adiola also called in to say that he has experienced something like this too. This also happened to him growing up, and he's asking you to also forgive your father. If it was not beneficial, if it was not worth it, I'm sure Adiola will not tell you to forgive your father, because he also had a similar experience and he has also let it go. So please, just like every single person has said, let it go. Forgive your father. We know it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. But we believe that you can do it. We believe that you can let it go. We believe that this can be resolved amicably. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. Our toll-free number is 0800 1235 917. Let me know what your advice would be for David this evening. David is still listening to the show and he would love to hear from you. He would love to know what you think about the situation. Prophet also called earlier, and Chris as well says, forgive your father. That was one thing that was very common. Forgive him. Hello, good evening. Okay, we lost that call. So they said, forgive your father. And Prophet also mentioned that you stand as the Messiah of your family, stand in gap for your family. David also recommended a book for you to go and read, and I hope that you got the name of the book so you can try to read it and children in general. Pastor Father mentioned that you forgive him and you tell your siblings to do the same. So it's not just enough for you to forgive, let your siblings do the same. Let your siblings also partake in the blessing. Let your siblings also forgive him. Not for your own sake, but for the sake of your future, for the sake of yourself and your family. Let your siblings also forgive him. I know that when they see you do it, it will be easier for every other person to do the same. It will be easier for your mom to also do the same. So please and please, forgive your father and carry your siblings along. Whatever you do is what they would likely do, right? Whatever step you take is what they would likely do. So please involve your siblings and let it go. Forgive your father, which is very, very important. Hello, good evening. Hello? Okay. David also mentioned earlier that you have compassion. You should have compassion on your father. And also, you should not trivialize relationships. He laid emphasis on the fact that we should not trivialize relationships. You never can tell who will be who, where you will get to when you grow older. You never can tell who will take care of you in your old age. So please, if you're a father listening, if you're a mother listening, whatever decision you want to make, before you do it, please remember the future. It's not just for now, it's the future. A lot of things can happen within the twinkle of an eye. You never can tell what's going to happen later. Please make every choice, every decision intentionally. Not for now, but for the future, for the sake of yourself and the peace of your mind. Let it be known that you took care of your children. You brought them into this world in the first place. You brought them into this world. Please take care of them. No child deserves to go through being abandoned by their family, by their parents, especially when they are alive. It's a different thing when they are no more. But they are alive, they are doing well, you are seeing them. It breaks people's hearts differently. It does break people's hearts differently. So please, David, forgive him. We know it's not going to be easy. We know it might not be convenient. But please, let it go. Because of our time, let's go to read some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform. This one says, good evening, adult conversation. David, please forgive him, as we also seek forgiveness from God every day. Do your best to take care of him within your capacity, without affecting your home. Although it may be difficult to forgive him in this situation, I encourage you to do so. My wife had a similar experience when she was young. She found it hard to talk to her dad and even to send him money, and even to send money to him due to abandonment. But through the help of God, and after several months of private discussions in which I appealed to her to do what was right as a daughter, they are now in good relationship, and the past has been forgotten. Now our dad calls her daily and prays blessings for her, and it has made a positive difference in her life. To surprise you, our twin sister still has not forgiven their father till this day, and she doesn't want to hear anything about him. So please forgive him and do your best. This is really deep. This is really, really deep. A lot of people have this experience, and it's sad. May God help us. May God really help us. That is from Omilani from Abule Taylor in Lagos. Thank you so much, Omilani. Also for encouraging your wife. Thank you so much. Another one says, good evening, David. No, one thing I believe in life is that nobody knows it all. Same thing, no one is above mistake. Besides, all the glitters are not gold. I feel so sorry about your dad. It must have made you and your siblings felt with your mom. I feel so sorry about how your dad must have made you and your siblings felt with your mom. The one, the matter here is your father was very wrong, and now it should be a changed man who needs your forgiveness, I guess. Please reach out to him and hear what he wants to tell you. He may not only need your care, but also want to apologize to you, your mother, and siblings, so he can have peace of mind. Trust he cannot be a man enough to reach out to your mother. Just give him a chance. Forgive him. That's from Steve from Ibako. Thank you, Steve, for that message. Another one says, David, I love it when you use same man to describe your misguided father. I want you to be guided. You have to be very careful as you plan to forgive him. He is still married to someone else. Be careful to take care of him as you still have other responsibilities. You didn't make his bed for him. He chose to suffer, and that's why he's suffering now. I wish you luck. God bless. That's from Iwara Omini from Magboro. Another one says, what more can one say? Karma has already taken turn on him. Just let it go. Encourage your mom and siblings to forgive him. Though it won't be easy, but by the grace of God, nothing is impossible. Most of these cases are usually voodoo, juju in brackets, and his father is now clear. Please, just be the man and encourage your mom and siblings to do the same. That's from T-Girl from Father. Last on my list, it says, good evening, David. I strongly advise you do not forgive or have anything to do with your father. If it wasn't for his current situation and knowing you can help him, it wouldn't be reaching out. First, thank God and appreciate your mother. If she had made the same choice as your father did, where would you and your siblings be? Forgiving him now might set a good precedent for other men that want to follow your father's direct. You need to prioritize your wife, children, mother, and siblings. Often those who didn't work hard do not reap rewards. Look at the kids on the streets. Many have fathers who didn't take responsibility. Best regards, Olayemi Bamidele from Magbo. Thank you so much for your advice and your contribution this evening. To every single person who has called and sent in their advice, we say thank you. David, you have multiple advice to choose from this evening. Lots of people have called in to give you their advice, which are all very valid. Now is the time for you to sit down with yourself and make your choice and your decision. I know with every advice you've gotten today, you are able to make a solid decision, one that will completely transform your life for better. So please, make your decision wisely, and I pray that God helps you and brings peace and joy back into your family. A big thank you to Pastor Ifada, to Mr. Emmanuel, Adiola, David, Solomon, Chris, and Prophet for calling this evening to share their thoughts and give advice to David this evening. We appreciate your contributions. We appreciate your calls. Thank you so much for always being here on Adult Conversation. Thank you for staying with me from Monday to Thursday. It's always a great time on the show. In case you have any story for me, you need advice, you need help, you need clarity from the Adult Conversation family members, you can do well to share your story with me on 08155 917 917. 08155 917 917 with your name and your story, and I'll bring it here to the Adult Conversation family to give you advice on how to properly go about it. Well, they usually say that a problem shared is half solved. As long as you bring it here, your problem will definitely find solution. Thank you so much for always calling. Thank you so much for always listening. It's always a great time being here. Till next week, by the grace of God, on Adult Conversation, 8 p.m. till 10 on Women Radio 91.7. My name is Fifolua Akiremi. You will agree with me that it has been a fruitful week for us on Adult Conversation. And that's because you are always here with me. Thank you so much. Till next week, by the grace of God, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a lovely night rest. Good night.